Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. He was supposed to walk out of that studio before midnight. Menglong actor, heartthrob, rising star was seen entering an abandoned Beijing studio. But he never came back. No press release. No police statement. Only whispers. Anonymous posts. And one haunting username that keeps appearing in the shadows, Night Visitor 07. Tonight, we're opening the story they tried to erase. Menglong wasn't he just another actor? He was a familiar face to millions, gentle eyes, quiet charisma, the kind of presence that felt safe. Fans followed his dramas, his interviews, his late-night Weibo updates. Everything about his life felt documented, controlled, visible. And that's exactly why his disappearance feels impossible. On that night in Beijing, Menglong arrived at an abandoned studio complex, a place once used for indie shoots and underground rehearsals. According to fragmented witness accounts, the location was unofficial, off the books, chosen deliberately. No production logos. No registered crew. Just a private booking and a promise of confidentiality. At 10:47 p.m., his phone pinged one last time. At 10:51 p.m., a security guard claims he saw Menglong walk inside alone. After that, silence. What makes this more disturbing isn't just that he disappeared. It's how fast the world around him moved on. Within hours, social posts mentioning the location vanished. Fan photos were deleted. A taxi driver who allegedly dropped him off deactivated his account. Even keyword searches related to the studio began returning nothing. And then, buried deep inside an anonymous forum thread, one comment appeared: "You're looking in the light. The truth is in the blind spot." Night Visitor 07. At first, fans dismissed it as a troll. But the username kept resurfacing, always right before posts were deleted, always hinting at things no outsider should know. And that's when fear quietly replaced confusion. Because if Menglong simply chose to disappear, why erase the evidence? As the fandom began connecting dots, one detail stood out like a crack in glass. Menglong's private apartment had a camera blind spot. A space not covered by surveillance. A place where something or someone could move unseen. And that blind spot would soon become the center of everything. But to understand why that matters, we need to talk about what happened before that night. Fans started calling it the blind spot. Not just a technical flaw but a metaphor. In Menglong's apartment building, CCTV footage was mysteriously incomplete. Always covered. Elevators recorded. Entrance lobby crystal clear. But the private corridor leading to his unit blank. According to an anonymous source claiming to be a former security contractor, this wasn't an accident. The cameras had been intentionally redirected months earlier under the justification of maintenance upgrades. No paperwork remains, and then there were the neighbors. One neighbor reported hearing unfamiliar footsteps late at night, slow, deliberate, never rushed. Another claimed Menglong started keeping his curtains closed at all times, something he had never done before. Fans revisited old interviews. In one forgotten live stream, Menglong laughed nervously when asked about privacy, saying, "Sometimes, being seen too much is more dangerous than being unseen." At the time, it sounded poetic. Now, it sounds like a warning. And then Night Visitor 07 returned. This time, the post included details about Menglong's apartment layout, details never publicly shared. The post ended with one chilling line: "He noticed us too late." That single sentence ignited panic across fandom communities. Was Night Visitor 07 a witness, a stalker, or something worse? Some believe the username refers to 7 visits. Others think 07 marks a time 7 minutes past something. A moment frozen in secrecy. What's undeniable is this. Every time Night Visitor 07 posted, another piece of evidence disappeared shortly after. Which leads to the most terrifying question of all. What if Menglong's disappearance wasn't sudden, but staged, controlled, and watched? And if that's true, then the abandoned studio wasn't the beginning. It was the end. The abandoned studio doesn't officially exist anymore. On paper, it was demolished years ago. But satellite images tell a different story. A structure still standing, lights occasionally flickering at night. Urban explorers tried to locate it. Most failed. Those who claimed to find it deleted their footage within hours, citing legal pressure or personal safety. One anonymous witness described the inside as too clean for a place that's supposed to be abandoned. Fresh footprints, recently moved equipment, and a faint smell of disinfectant. Why clean a place meant to be forgotten? Even more unsettling, audio files briefly surfaced online. Low quality. Distorted. But fans swear one voice sounds like Menglong's whispering. Asking, "Who are you?" The file disappeared in under 30 minutes. No police investigation was ever confirmed. No missing person report acknowledged publicly. Instead, Menglong's name slowly faded from trending lists as if an invisible hand kept pushing it down. But fandoms don't forget. They archive. They screenshot. They remember. And every archived clue points back to one constant presence in the dark. Night Visitor 07. Some believe the username is a warning. Others think it's a signature. And the scariest theory of all, that Night Visitor 07 isn't one person, but a system. Menglong was loved because he felt real, vulnerable, human. And maybe that's why the story hurt so deeply. In an industry built on perfection, his disappearance reminds us of something unsettling, that even stars can vanish quietly if the silence is organized well enough. No dramatic headlines. No farewell letter. Just absence. Fans still light candles on anniversaries. Still leave messages under old videos. Still wait. And maybe, that's the part they underestimated.